everyone, welcome to Educatpro, a channel where you can become naturally fluent in English and also prepare for your competitive exams. I know all of us keep getting updated about the coronavirus news, spread, or maybe its remedies. In today's video, I'll be taking you through some COVID related words that are highly used in news, social media, so it's very important to know their exact meanings. Number 1. The city was not able to stop the flu epidemic. Now, what's the difference between epidemic and pandemic? Epidemic is when the disease affects many people at the same time across the city, region, or community. Now, pandemic also means the same but across a larger geographical area when the disease spread is across country, continents. Coronavirus started as an epidemic, but WHO declared it to be a pandemic because of its global spread. Number 2. Now, whether it's the flu season or pandemic, we keep hearing the words contagious or infectious disease. Now, you can use them interchangeably, just know a slight difference. Infectious, it means it can be transmitted, communicable, to be technical, spreading germs. Now, infectious disease can be contagious when it is transmitted through the direct contact with the infected person or with the infected surface. Number 3. Is India becoming the new epicenter for coronavirus? Epicenter. Now, a little geography here. What is epicenter? It's related to earthquakes, the part of the earth directly above the focus of the earthquakes, the center of the things. India is becoming the center or the hotspot for the virus. Number 4. Millions of people have contracted COVID-19 while many have succumbed to the disease. Succumbed, it means to die from the effect of disease or injury. Now, this word is also very common in all the news articles. Number 5. Super spreaders. A person unknowingly can infect many people in very large amounts. These people are the major source of transmission of the viruses, super spreaders. Number 6. Coronavirus cases are increasing exponentially. Now, all math enthusiasts love this word, exponential. It means cases double every single day. 2, 4, 8, 16 and so on. So it doesn't take a long time to reach high numbers. I will show the exponential graph on the screen so you have a better idea. Number 7. Home quarantine is encouraged to keep the hospitals for crucial and serious patients. Quarantine, this is the most common word we all have been hearing. It means to keep the patients separately, to restrict the movement of the people who have the symptoms or they are likely to develop the symptoms as they have come in contact with someone who has coronavirus. Now, talking about the symptoms, our 8th word is asymptomatic. Asymptomatic. We heard about super spreaders, they spread the infection like crazy. Now, these people don't show any symptoms, but they do spread the infection. Number 9. Vulnerable. Vulnerable. People who are at risk, at high risk, emotionally, physically, or mentally. The government tells people to stay at home not only to protect themselves, but also to protect those who are vulnerable, like people who are small or 60 plus. Number 10. Contact tracing. It means reaching out to all those people who came in direct contact with the infected person. These contacts will be quarantined to prevent the spread of infection. Number 11. Another word used for rising cases is surging. Virus cases in Europe are surging back to initial levels. It means to increase very strongly and very powerfully. The cases are increasing very strongly. They are surging. Number 12. Stringent measures have been introduced at all the airports. Stringent, it means very strict and very severe laws and regulations. We all must follow stringent precautions. Number 13. Now, talking about the airports, there's a word screening. All the airports have to extend their screening process. Screening is the security measures taken to protect any kind of harm, like recording temperature to know whether the person is infected or not. Number 14. People are stockpiling food and other essential items which is causing an acute shortage. Stockpiling. collecting large amounts of something for future use or an emergency like this. You must have heard this word regarding grocery or departmental store where people are stockpiling. Number 15. All governments must prepare a mitigation plan to control the virus. Mitigation, an action to reduce the severity or seriousness of something, to control the severity of the spread of the virus. So it's mitigation. Number 16. Experts say COVID 19 is here to stay until herd immunity is achieved. Herd immunity. It means when a large part of the population is immune to a specific disease. If enough people have resistance to the cause of disease, then virus has nowhere to go. Perhaps this is the reason people are waiting for herd immunity. Number 17. You all have heard about the quarantine period. There is another word, incubation period. Incubation period is the time period when you actually contract the virus and start showing symptoms. That's incubation period. Number 18. Now, how does the transmission of virus takes place? It's through aerosol transmission. Aerosol. These are droplet particles released by heavy breathing, coughing, sneezing, and can infect the other person if inhaled. Number 19. Now, how to protect ourselves from these transmissions? That's using masks or PPE. PPE, the full form is Personal Protective Equipment, which all the doctors and medical staff use as they are battling the virus in the front line. Now, it's called equipment because it comprises of several things like face shield, apron, mask, goggles, and so on. Number 20. Unemployment crisis deepens as furlough schemes begin. Furlough. It means temporary layoff from the job due to bad economic conditions. You do not get paid during this period but can return to your job when situations are fine. I hope you found this video super helpful and found the exact deep meanings of several words. Now you can scroll the news and understand all these completely. Please subscribe to the channel for more such English video content.